By the end of this lesson, you should be able to describe applications involving specific heat capacity. A lady is stirring the hot porridge using a stainless steel ladle. After a while, she feels that the ladle is very hot. She then puts the steel ladle aside and continues the stirring with a wooden ladle. Why does the stainless steel ladle feel hotter than the wooden ladle? Different substances have different specific heat capacities. Wood has greater specific heat capacity than stainless steel. When the same amount of heat is applied, the rise in the temperature of wood would be less. This is why the steel ladle is hotter to hold compared to the wooden ladle. Some electrical heaters contain oil, which has a high boiling point and a relatively high specific heat capacity. Once the oil has been heated, it retains the thermal energy for quite a while, cooling down only slowly. In storage heaters, a core of high-density thermal blocks is heated by electric elements during the night. These blocks are preferred to water, despite having a slightly lower specific heat capacity, because they are more dense or more compact and do not leak. They are heated during the night using low-cost electricity or off-peak electricity. Because of the high specific heat capacity of the block, a great amount of heat energy will be stored when heated. During the day, the stored heat is then released to heat up the buildings. Storage heaters maintain a steady room air temperature for periods, warming the entire building and reducing the risk of condensation. A boiling water reactor is a light water reactor design used in some nuclear power stations. In a boiling water reactor, the steam going to the turbine is produced in the reactor core rather than in a steam generator or heat exchanger. In a boiling water reactor, there is only a single circuit in which the water is at lower pressure, so that it boils in the core at about 285 degrees Celsius. The reactor is designed to operate with 12 to 15% of the water in the top part of the core as steam, resulting in less moderation, lower neutron efficiency, and lower power density than in the bottom part of the core. In the boiling water reactor, the same water loop serves as moderator, coolant for the core, and steam source for the turbine. The fuel elements containing the uranium dioxide are located in the pressure vessel, 2/3 of which are filled with water. A great amount of heat is released during the nuclear reaction. To lower the temperature of reactor, the heat released has to be removed. Because of the high specific heat capacity of water, it is used as a coolant. As the water flows through the core from bottom to top, it removes the heat developed in the fuel elements. Part of the water evaporates. The steam is used to run the turbine to generate electricity. The steam exiting the turbine is liquefied in the condenser and is pumped back to the reactor to be used as. Let us now see how specific heat capacity applies to the working of a car radiator. Observe the animation of the car radiator. Water is used as a coolant in the cooling system of a car engine. Water has high specific heat capacity. It is able to absorb more heat energy from the engine. The heated water is carried to the radiator of the engine to be cooled by the airflow. As the car radiator is made up of a low specific heat capacity metal, it is able to radiate the heat faster. The cooled water flows back to the engine to absorb more heat.
In this activity, we are going to build a simple solar oven. Put together a piece of black paper with an aluminium foil. Roll the paper together with the aluminium foil to form a cone shape with the foil inside. Tape. Place the cone into a larger cup. Fill a crumpled newspaper around the cone in the cup to keep the cone in place. Put another piece of black paper inside the smaller cup. This cup will be the oven container and place it inside the cone. Apple slices will be used in this activity. Wrap the slices in food wrap and place it in the smaller cup. Now the apple slices are ready for baking in the simple solar oven. Place the solar oven in the open area, exposed to sunlight. Bake the apple slices until it is cooked to your satisfaction.